Late afternoon at Bishopton Vets in Ripon, and nurses Sarah and Catherine have an emergency on their hands.
Good lad.
Thor, an elderly Labrador, seems to be having an epileptic fit, and vet Andrew Bodie needs to act fast.
So when did it all start?
About three-quarters of an hour ago.
Right. If you like just to hold him, just to reassure him that.
Well, we were just in the kitchen with him, and I suddenly noticed a little twitch above his eyes. And then when I went close to him, his eyes were rolling round, and this twitch got much worse on his head.
Stress and tick, eh?
How old is he?
He's nearly 14. He had a stroke last year.
Did he?
Yes.
And how has he been recently in terms
He's
of
been
his
okay.
behaviour?
He doesn't breathe very well, and he's got a lump here, and he's got arthritis. In fact, he's been to the vets this afternoon.
Oh, has
Would
he?
you believe?
Right.
Just to have his claws cut at Paisley. We went.
Okay. Okay, we'll give him a bit of Valium just to help calm him down a little
Right.
bit. And just a small one.
It's all right, fella.
Has he had any problems? You had a stroke, you say?
About a year ago, he had a stroke, and it was touch and go for a bit.
I want to have a closer listen to his heart, so I'll have to
Okay.
close his mouth to stop him panting so I can hear.
Okay.
Will you just move where you are?
I'll get your lip out your mouth. Goodbye. Is it all right?
Okay. I can't hear very much, unfortunately. I think what we'll do now is we'll take him at the other end and we'll give him
Okay.
some oxygen just to help cope with all the energy demands on him.
Right.
And we'll see if we can hook an ECG up and just see what his heart's doing that way.
Okay.
Okay, let's take him at the other end.
There are 11 vets in the practice. Catherine Sutcliffe deals mainly with large animal cases. Today she's with an American student.
We're going to see a dairy cow who has a twisted stomach, and we're going to try and correct this afternoon by rolling her, so hopefully her stomach will end up on the correct side. It's the fourth stomach in the cow, which is very mobile after calving. There's obviously a big space, and the stomach can then just twist across to the other side. So sort of doing roly-poly cows, if you like, in the cow byre. So it'll be interesting.
We'll get her behind that back of that gate, Catherine, and we'll hold it up at the side.
Push back. Push back. Come on back. Come on. Push lass, right. Yeah, that's it. Tighten that. Push lass, push lass, push lass. You're okay, Pet.
We need to keep this.
Let's have her. Push, Pet. Come on. Steady, 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 steady. Just have a listen then and see.
That gate post, can't we?
Okay. Shush, puppet. Steady, steady. Yeah.
Still displaced.
You want to listen? Okay. That's it. Okay. Right, now just... You hear that?
The ping.
It's ping, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, and it's sort of changing tone, isn't it, as we go?
Okay.
So the gas is sort of obviously floating to the top. That's why
Okay.
it's a higher ping up here.
Good afternoon, Bishopton Veterinary Group.
At the surgery, Mr. and Mrs. Richardson's cat Mottle is putting vet John Smith in a rather sticky situation.
Straight through, please. Thanks. Well. It's a good story.
Sorry about that.
What exactly happened?
Well, I was working in my workshop, and I had some Copydex glue and
Yes,
a little
yes.
dish out on the thing.
Yes.
And I was talking to somebody, and I heard the cat licking, and I thought she was round my tallow pot, which she quite often licks round. But when I turned round, she was going through the Copydex. So
Do you know how much she actually ate or drank? Or?
I would think probably a tablespoon, something like that.
Right. And that was roughly what time? How long ago?
About an hour ago.
About an hour ago.
Yeah, about an hour.
Yeah.
She went straight out and called a shrew. So
Well, I was phoning the vet thinking if it could be an emergency. She came in with a shrew. So
Yeah, she's obviously
And
not
she
feeling
obviously
too...
opened her mouth all right.
it wasn't stuck to her.
Come on. I think she's going to leap to her feet now, isn't she?
Catherine needs to roll the cow onto its back to untwist its stomach, but the cow weighs half a ton and it's no easy task.
No. Push back. That's a good cow. No.
If we pull that head round this way,
That's where
Catherine,
you should watch yourself on those legs down the bottom there. That was a leg bit. So watch yourself on the legs, just on that. Right, just nice and gently if we can. Just to get this stomach to just... Are you happy just holding on to this, Louise, while I just see if I can listen? Okay. See if I can listen. So I've got it onto the right side now. Okay. I'd like it to disappear now. I want the gas to come out of it. So we'll just gradually let her sit up again here. Gas is going out of it and we can hear fluid going in, so that's a good sign. We might have this one.
I mean, you said it looked like a fit, didn't you, at one point?
Yeah.
Just try and sort of just rest with him.
It's nearly an hour since Thor suffered his suspected fit. Owner Judith Griffiths and her daughter Harriet are becoming more and more concerned.
And obviously in a dog of this sort of age, you do worry about all sorts of unpleasant things, you know, brain tumours are possibilities, all sorts of weird and wonderful medical complaints. So I think it perhaps might not know with this one for a little while exactly what to expect in the longer term.
I was just boasting the other day because one of the vets, when he had his stroke, said that every day afterwards was a bonus.
Yes.
And I said last week that it was 365 days of a bonus, so I was pushing my luck, I suppose.
We'll set the drip up so that we've got it if we need it, and then it's if therapists start wriggling. And I think we'll just sit with him another 10 minutes or so and just see what happens. Because it might be that the fitting just comes to a natural pause. And in which case, okay, well, we'll leave it at that for the minute. But if it does sort of come back with a vengeance, then we've got the other drug ready to hand if we need it.
Hello, could I have extension 3547, please?
John's ringing the local poisons unit for some advice.
Oh, hello, it's John Smith here from Bishopton Veterinary Group, Ripon. We have a cat which has swallowed some Copydex. I just wondered if you've got any information on possible toxicity or problems.
I think it is quite a safe one to use, isn't it?
It's just swallowed it this morning, it's licked some up. Not as yet, no. Okie doke, thanks very much. She's just going to try and find some info. Ammonia, yeah. Hello. Yep. Yep, fine. Right. Oh, excellent. Yep, super. Oh, that's splendid. That's good news. Yeah. Yep. Lovely. Thank you very much for your help. Okay. Bye. Oh, good. It's low toxicity and it's unlikely to cause any major problems.
good.
So I'll go and have a chat with them.
Great.
Friday morning we're going to reassess her, make sure her stomach's still here and assess her metritis again.
Yeah.
This way obviously it's still mobile in there, but there's some success doing it this way, but I don't rate it as much as you do.
I used to, 70-80% used to be success rolling, but the last two I've had to operate. So maybe I have to operate, I don't know.
Yeah, third time lucky.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Anyhow, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, and we'll have a look at her again on Friday.
Yeah.
Good.
Come on, come on.
Stand up for us, Pet. Good girl. Who's a girl? There you go, girl. Get up and have something to eat now.
we've had a chat to the poisons department just to get some information about it, and they say it is a very low toxicity, which is good, and based on what would happen to a human if they ate it, the chances and the prognosis is pretty good. Yeah. So the outlook should be okay. Extraordinary. Well, let's have a look at you. You obviously licked it all off your mouth.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to.
Yeah, she's made a good job of cleaning herself up. The poisons people said it does have a vague fishy smell, which I must admit I can't detect. But perhaps
the ammonia sort of overrides the
but
fishiness.
perhaps her sense of smell, or perhaps that drew her to it. Yeah. She seems perfectly fine at the moment. I think probably the sensible thing to do will be to make sure she gets plenty of liquid through the system to help flush things through. It sounds as though the toxicity side of it isn't going to be a major problem. It's a low toxicity. If you get any problems with vomiting or even constipation in the next day or two, shout.
That's what we need to look out for.
I think those are probably the sort of warning signs. But if she continues to eat shrews and appear as she does, then I think we shouldn't have a major problem. Good. Okay, so that wasn't so bad, was it? Yes. Well, it's certainly an interesting one. I haven't had any Copydex.
It could only happen to us, couldn't it, really?
Anyway, you've got a bit left, so...
You can have some more later, can't you, Mottle?
Thor is still very ill, and his family are trying to come to terms with what's happened.
Although he's old, you really don't expect anything to happen to him. I mean, really. And we actually make jokes about it, but we still don't expect it to happen. Do we?
It just completely takes you off guard every time it happens, even though last year the same thing happened. I mean, when we picked him up from kennels last year, actually, we got back from holiday and he was just there and he was like all limp and stuff. And so you sort of prepared for it, but this year he's just got so much better, hasn't he? I mean, he completely regained his balance, so I mean, he looks fine. And when he's well, he looks really young for a 14-year-old dog, so just really, it's a real shock.
The results of blood tests on Thor are normal, but Andrew Bodie's still concerned about how he's doing.
Right, how are we getting on?
Fine, lovely and steady. His temperature's 100.6.
Right. I don't think, unless anything happens in the next 15 minutes or so, I don't think we'll add any additional drugs.
Right.
Because we don't need them. But if things, return again, we'll perhaps reconsider. Okay, let's set the drip up and then we can...
Get back a bit.
It's okay.
I like this oxygen.
All right, fine.
Don't tell me you don't.
Goodbye.
I guess that the volume will be sort of wearing out a little bit, so we might see a change in him now.
Right.
So don't be too alarmed if that happens. I mean, that's part of the learning curve, I suppose, to see where we are.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's carry him through where it's a bit more comfortable, and we can still monitor him there quite happily. Right, let's swap sides, I think. If you'd like to carry that, you're okay there. If you'd like to just hold that there.
Steady. Steady.
Steady. Right, no worries. Okay, well we'll carry him through, because then at least he can't fall off anything. Right, if you can bring the drop. Just hold it up a little bit higher. Thanks.
Come on, lad.
Catherine's returned to operate on the cow's twisted stomach with her husband Richard, who's also a vet in the practice. first, Richard needs to give the cow some anaesthetic.
When you do roll them, there's a strong chance that it's going to go back again. So that's why the rolling's failed. I would think 2/3 of them at least do go back.
We're not going to roll her again. We're going to physically move the stomach from the left side of the cow back to the right side of the cow, and we're going to stitch it to the muscle wall at the right side of the abdomen.
If we didn't do the operation, and you can see how much weight she's lost now, she's quite thin. Not all Norman's cows are like this.
No, they're working hard when they're thin.
Yeah, but not as thin as this.
No, not true.
Hello, can I help you?
Is there any chance of seeing a vet?
Mm-hmm.
We've
Yeah,
got
if you don't mind how much it is.
a couple of piranha.
Oh, wonderful.
They aren't
Let's have a look.
very well.
Oh, great. No, they're not, are they? Right. If you'd like to have a seat for a moment. What
Okay.
name?
Tam.
Sit, please. Okay, just like to have a seat for a moment.
Okay.
Tam, that's
Okay.
grand. Thank you.
You ready?
Yep. Okay.
You tell me when you're down,
Yeah.
and I'll come and find you.
So I now push the stomach down into the midline. Okay. Right, it's down.
Okay.
Yep. And he feels my fingers.
Is this the first time you've held hands in a cow's stomach?
No, it isn't.
No, we've done this before, haven't we?
Oh, right.
Go
A few
forward,
times.
Rich.
No, it's not the first time.
Is that, yeah?
You want to go cranially? Yeah, that's me.
Right,
That's
look,
me, yeah.
it's
You've got
over
it there.
Yeah. There we go.
It's a very romantic operation. This is.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Right, so that's the...
Is that it, Rick?
You see, that's the fat there on the stomach.
Okay.
On the outside of the stomach.
Okay.
So all we do now, quite literally, is just to stitch this
Right to the wall.
to the edge there of the wall. It's come across really well. You have to be careful you get the innermost layer to stitch it to. Stitch it away. They get almost immediate relief from this, so she should feel hungry straight after the operation.
Now then, this has caught me on the hop on a Friday afternoon. What can we do for you?
The piranha here, I think they look very well.
Two piranha fish in the bucket. One
Yeah.
that's desperately poorly, and the
Yeah.
other one isn't quite so clever.
Borderline.
It's borderline, right you are. Now these piranhas are meat-eating piranhas,
Yeah.
they're non-vegetarian.
Yeah.
How long have you had the piranhas?
About 16 months.
16 months,
Yeah.
and they've been pretty healthy?
Yeah, yeah.
No problems at
No.
all? And how many in your group?
I've got 5 altogether.
5 in
Yeah,
total?
yeah.
Have they been a wee group all together? Did you get 5 of them
Yeah.
when you got them and have
Yeah.
stayed? So we haven't had any new additions?
No, no.
Okay. Now, can you take me right back to the first sign that we saw here with the first piranha?
It'd be a couple of days ago, we noticed a white film coming over their eyes, you know, like clear, like, you know.
Right.
And it's gradually got worse and worse, and today,
It's almost opaque, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It
So-
started getting a spot on its lip.
This might be a form of TB.
Oh, right.
And I was going to ask if we can just have a wee look
Yeah.
up both of your arms to see. It's what they call an aqueous nodule,
Right.
and it forms a skin TB nodule.
Right.
Are you handling them as well?
Yeah.
Yes. And you haven't had any skin problems at all? No lumps or bumps? Because this can be a public health worry, that
right.
we actually could have brought infection in. So in terms of say I'm a student here handling the water, or even myself handling the water,
Right.
I'm a wee bit iffy about doing that,
Okay.
because you can actually consider that the water may well be contaminated.
Right.
Now, the poor wee soul on the bottom of the bucket, we can do nothing for,
yeah.
but that's the key to telling you what your problem is.
Mm-hmm.
Because what we're going to do is ask your permission to take that dead fish to the Veterinary Investigation Centre.
The operation seems to have been quite successful. We've got the stomach over here now, and it's all stitched in place quite happily. There's no tension on the stomach, and so there shouldn't really be any problems from now on. I'd expect her to be join the rest of the herd when she's when we've finished. She'll get individual treatment for 5 days. She'll have some antibiotics for 5 days. And she'll be on a very tasty diet so that we can fill her stomach up properly.
Who taught you how to sew then, Richard?
My mother.
Right, I'm just taking a wee dip of your water. I'll leave you plenty for our pal. They like to take wet preparations from the skin, just to see.
Right.
Right, if you can get me the kiwi sole that succumbed and let me have them out. Do you handle them when they're healthy?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
They're used to. Do you handle them when they're healthy? Sometimes. Bye, you're braver than I am. Right then, so look, that big erosion on the chin, can you see that, Sarah? I really don't know what that is. It's a solid white plaque, isn't it? And it's quite proud of the skin surface, but I haven't got any other lumps or bumps on it at all. Right, poor wee thing. I'll let you pop it in there. Just one last thing, if you would very gently just lift me this one to the top so that we can have a wee look in case there are any lumps or bumps round it. Oh, we're all going to get a bath. Oh, goodness me. That won't have done it any favours, will it? Oh, I'm sorry.
They actually...
That film is starting on that right eye. That should be nice and clear. So that was the very first thing you saw on Wednesday?
Yeah, that's how it started, yeah.
Right.
I think its mouth's going the same as well.
And the mouth lesion starting as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Having had almost a closed community for this number of months, my biggest worry is that you've actually, with your live bait that's come in, either the earthworms or the other things that we've been feeding, we may have actually introduced the infections within the community, and now it's wending its way right through. Well, we'll do our very best and hope that we can keep the others.
Right.
Okay. And we'll take you both through to Thirsk.
Andrew's still unsure why Thor collapsed and wants to keep him in overnight.
And it may be that this is just a severe form of the problem that he had before.
Right.
The vestibular syndrome or stroke, whatever. But it's unusual to sort of paddle quite to the extent that he was.
He was lying awkwardly in the car, you see. That's why he kept falling out of the box.
I think at this point we'll just leave him like he is overnight and see what happens, I think.
Okay.
And really the best treatment is patience and time and supportive care. So it's a bit like travel sickness, you know, the balance goes up the spout. And so the eyes are flicking like that, rather like if you're on a roundabout. As a child, you know, you jump off and you do the same. And you tend to get a head tilt again because your balance, you know, from his viewpoint, he is level, it's everybody else that's off centre. You know, it's all relative. Right. But it's difficult to really sort of take things much further diagnostically. So we'll leave things as they are. Okay. Right, well, we'll see where we are tomorrow. Let's organise the paperwork.
It's like a lion.
A rather dizzy lion.
Yes, a very dizzy lion. Lopsided. I mean, we can just wait and see, really, because he is very old. I mean, we know that. So.